So HDMI 2.1, it's been out since November of 2017. So now you're seeing the first products starting to come to market. So the compliance test spec came out in August of 2018. So you're going to start seeing eARC, which is a very common feature. There's like 4 or 5 AVRs that have announced eARC. And now you're also starting to see the really exciting, sexy things like 8K TVs. And here at IFA, there's maybe 5, 6 manufacturers that have announced 8K. Some of those will be 2.1 compliant, either starting off or they will in the future through firmware upgrade. And I think that's really exciting. So in the meantime, great, they upsample, great looking content, and it's really cool. You're going to see other features start coming in, like the variable refresh rate. That's really important, especially for gamers. And then things like auto low latency mode, quick media switching, which really improve the picture, especially when you're switching between sources. Seamless experience, everything's going to improve. And I think for 8K to really flourish, when you see 8K with the higher refresh rates through HDMI 2.1, the uncompressed, it's 8K 60 or 4K 120. Those things will maybe start coming out next year, as you know, it takes a while for the new features to really come to fruition. Especially with HDR and dynamic HDR, everything is really going to be a very immersive and very compelling experience, and that's starting really right now. In terms of the cable, the new cable is called the ultra high-speed cable, and you need that to get all of the 2.1 features, especially the ultra high-speed bandwidth dependent features such as 8K 60, 4K 120, and with everything else going on, so the high bit rate color, and the dynamic HDR and everything else. That's the cable, and you can look for that cable because it has a special name. It's the ultra high-speed cable. And then on the package, manufacturers are required to put a special logo on there, and it says ultra high-speed HDMI cable. As long as it's got that, then it's been tested and certified.